making dollar bills. I get paid to speak my mind. Y'all pay me for that. Woke up, couldn't move. Satan said, couldn't move. Satan said, look at you, out of luck, bound to lose. Misery, avenue. Since it's just me and you here, I admit I've been tripping. Way too many. Talk, bitch, all talk, nigga, all talk, bitch, all talk, all talk, bitch, all talk, nigga, all talk, bitch, all talk, yeah. The sniper in the tent, crash into your bitch, I left. Niggas giving up their old girls for an autograph of the pic. Yeah.
3 days, no food or pills. No one cares how I feel. It's all about making dollar bills.
Alright, y'all. I'm finna sell my soul. I'm gonna hit y'all when I'm through. I'm gonna be rich as hell. Alright?
I told him, bro, man, he trying to sell his soul, man. Look, Juice selling his soul. It ain't take too long, Illuminati, man.
What'd you say, Coop?
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Tell me that I sold my soul for you. For all you motherfuckers that's on here, that's asking me did I sell my soul, why the fuck is y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me.
Demon? No, but I have demonic energy. Oh, I may be a demon. I don't know. You tell me.
Overall problem, I would say, with like celebrities and just in rap, but in any subculture, in the sense that people just don't treat celebrities like human beings, and like a lot of
we aren't to them.
Right.
We aren't to them. Hell no. There's no like. There's a level of understanding that is not there between. You know, the people that have a platform and the people that are looking from another point of view. It's like it's a level of misunderstanding. Like, I don't know. I mean, even in the industry though, like I feel like some of these labels be pushing these artists damn near to the point of death. Like, you know, over pushing them, overbooking them, had they ass walking around taking Adderall and all that other shit.
Do you ever feel like that? Like once you signed with the label, that they were putting you on so many tours and booking you so many studio sessions that it's like they were never gonna let you get a break?
Nah, it was me.
Or is that your work ethic?
I did that to myself.
Hear it. This industry is not what it seems to be. Listen, this is a rapper, you got 200 followers. I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged. Yo, the label's telling you, yo, listen, you have to sit down with Spotify, sit down with Apple. You have to do this interview. You have to. If you don't want to, you have to. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You have to. Yo, you
gotta check the boxes.
Literally, you can say, I don't feel like doing that. I don't even like that person. You have to. You're a puppet. You can't say certain shit. Take that down. Take it down right now. Okay, I'll take it down. Don't say that.
Can't talk about it. Your label is saying you can't do it.
You can't do it. You can't say.
You have to be a puppet.
You can't say nothing bad about this. You have to follow the rules. You think people could call Little Uzi and say? You think people could call Little Uzi and say you have to do this? Remember Little Uzi DJ with Drama, You can't drop music. When they got you by a fucking headlock, you can't drop music. You think people feel like being puppets? This is what I'm telling you. The industry is rigged.
All right, y'all. Now I was gonna let that part of the video keep playing, but all he does after that is, he basically, he basically crunches up a pill. He gets some money and he snorts the pill, and it's really just a video that kind of shows you the low end of Juice WRLD, I would say. Kind of like really shows you that, yes, he really was on the pills the way that he described in his music. But, obviously for YouTube reasons, I just didn't really want to show him snorting pills on the video just in case it got flagged or anything. I'm already not monetized, so, I would just be killing my chances of anything in the future. But regardless, y'all could watch that video. And even the video that's in the beginning of this, I cut it short right before he was about to snort as well. Although it's clear what's going on in the videos, I'm showing them just to kind of give you texture of, how Juice WRLD lived behind the scenes with his girl. And just with everything he did surrounding his music. So it definitely goes that, yes, he was addicted to pills. He was on drugs heavy. But it also plays right into his demise. And it also plays right into basically the sacrifice of Juice WRLD. So really, before I get into everything I want to say about it, y'all remember the clip that his girlfriend did, right? Check this out real quick.
Heartbroken over what's going on, and I've been quiet for the past year and a half, and took myself away from everyone because I knew what was going to happen. If people knew what happened the day before Jared passed and the day that Jared passed and everything like that, which I cannot speak upon at this moment, but I will. I just have to make sure that I am safe.
Now, I wasn't going to use this video to show anything from his girlfriend, just because a lot of the times that she comes out and says things about Juice WRLD, she never really gives us any information. This video to me was the one that you could really be like, all right, she kind of hinted at something because she said something most people didn't really, think about. She said, if you guys knew what happened the day before Juice WRLD died. So she implied that something happened the day before he died. And I saw people have said things that the day before he died, he was on a lot of lean and, that he could have possibly died that day. And it not exactly went the way that they told us when he was on the plane, when they reported that he actually did die. But that's all just hearsay, you know what I'm saying? It's not really, we don't really get anything from that. It's kind of just speculation, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that clip was kind of the most important one that she put out because obviously there was something that was really going on behind the scenes. And for me, I don't necessarily believe that he even died on the plane. Yeah, you get Kid Leroy, you get that other dude that I think was maybe the manager or something that, they gave their stories about being with him on the plane, but we can't really trust any of that. Because think about it, when Juice WRLD got on that plane, no one ever seen him again. Nobody ever seen him again, basically. I haven't seen Juice WRLD since that happened. So, to me, knowing how the industry works, I believe that was all kind of a stage. It was all a setup. Because that goes back, and especially with this overdose thing, y'all already know how they like to give us the overdoses. Most of the time when they tell you an artist overdose, he didn't actually overdose. This is just a way of putting it out to the media, so it makes sense. They control the media. All you see and hear from Juice WRLD is drugs, 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 drugs. That's it. And I think I kind of say this a lot, but to me, it always reminds me of Eyes Wide Shut. Anytime an artist or an actor, actress overdose, I always think about Eyes Wide Shut. Remember the lady Mandy in Eyes Wide Shut. She sacrificed herself for Tom Cruise's character because Tom Cruise didn't know what he was getting himself into. And remember Mandy in the beginning of Eyes Wide Shut, she had actually overdosed, and Tom Cruise came to save her, basically, when she was with the older man in the beginning of the movie. Then, when Tom Cruise reads about it in the newspaper, he goes and realizes that this girl, Mandy, was the same girl he saved in the room in the beginning of the movie. And it was also the girl that was at the ritual telling him that he should leave, and that ended up sacrificing herself for him. Now, in that movie, when they put it out in the media, they said the girl overdosed in an apartment or in a hotel. Because remember, she was already doing drugs with one of the people that was in the circle of the rituals. That is what I mean by they control the media. So anytime I hear that some of these artists overdose or some shit, I automatically question it and think about that narrative, because they can tell us whatever they want to tell us. Eyes Wide Shut was like an expose. He exposed the way that they really do it. So half the time, really 95% of the time, I don't believe it when they say somebody overdose. Is it possible for the people to overdose? Of course. But we have to think about what we're dealing with here. This is Hollywood. And just, it's right there in Eyes Wide Shut. The girl was actually sacrificed, but they put it out in the newspaper as she overdosed. So that tells us everything that we need to know. And, real quick, to kind of support how how Juice WRLD songs and shit, how it messes with your mind mentally as far as pushing that drug image over young kids. We're going to check this clip out real quick, and I'm going to come right back.
So my family putting me on all this different music, Future, Gucci, all these niggas talking about drugs, bro.
You can't help but ignore how fun or how interesting, at least, they're making Xans and Lean and all this shit sound.
Yeah, bro. Like, when I heard Future, the first song I ever heard by Future was Ain't No Way Around It. The second song I've ever heard by Future is Dirty Sprite, like off the first Dirty Sprite mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit had me wanting to sip Lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro.
All right, y'all, right there is my exact point. You see, when Juice WRLD said he was 11 and 12 years old, he was being put on to all of these rappers' music that he first off shouldn't have been listening to that young. And he said immediately at 11 and 12 years old, it had already creeped in his mind that he wanted to do Lean because of the music that he was listening to, when Future already came out and said he doesn't even do all those drugs. It's all an image thing, because when you talk and you rap about drugs, it gives it a low vibration, which attracts your mind, which also gives it this aura of, it gives an aura of darkness that makes the music more intricate. It makes it more suspenseful. It makes it more interesting to the listener. It makes you want to be on drugs doing your music. It makes you want to be on drugs listening to your music, because it's all low vibrational, which those low vibrations, they actually feel good. And I've talked about this before in a previous video. Those low vibrations that you get from music, they make you feel good. Those downers, those pills, those perks, those Xans, they make you feel good in the moment. It makes you feel like you're supposed to be doing this while you're making this music. It taps you into a certain level of like darkness in your mind that opens up a little bit of creativity at the same time. So your brain is eventually tricked to thinking that this is good for you, that you need this in order to be on this level of music making. It makes you tap into different areas of your creativity because you're on these drugs, and you're really all just tricking your mind. But before I get off of my point is that Juice WRLD music was used for destruction. I don't even think he thought about the fact that he just told himself what he actually does as a rapper. You're doing the same thing. You're following the same footsteps, but you look at it as you're saving kids' life. kid's life, when really at the end of the day, your music is destruction. Now, you get a lot of comments of people who's like, you know, Juice WRLD saved me from suicide. He saved my life. He did this, he did that. Juice WRLD didn't save you from anything. Juice WRLD openly showed you that he did drugs. He openly snorted pills on planes, in interviews with his girl. He didn't save you from anything. If anything, you know, him showing you that, it makes it worse mentally for most people. It's only the smart ones that'll look at it and be like, oh, hell no, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to look like that where I'm falling asleep in an interview because I'm so high. You know, at the end of the day, you saved yourself because his music, X music was destruction. You know, like X was destruction up to a certain point. Look, he just told you at 11 and 12 years old, he was so captured by the music and the drugs, he already wanted to do lean. So what do you think is doing to the other kids that are 10, 11, 12, 13? The labels know this. This is why they push that music. This is why they push that type of, you know, that type of emo rap back in those days, 2016, 17, 18, when it was really going hard, when X, Juice and them was first coming up. You know, Trippy, what's the other like emo rap dude? Lil Peep. You know, they were really pushing that to destroy the youth, and they did a very good job. They succeeded because now it's a lot of little young drug addicts, everybody popping pills. You go to the gas station in your city, everyone asking for perks. If you in certain areas, people want Zans, perks, that's all they want. They succeeded, and they use people like Juice WRLD to do it because it makes you feel good. People think it's on a level of, oh, I'm relating to my favorite rapper because I'm depressed, I have anxiety, I want to pop pills and stuff too. But no, that's the ploy, that's the trick. And look at him, he's a sellout. Look at this picture. One-eyed symbolism all over the place. He's doing this and making money off of your addictions, while at the same time, like, showing you that he's addicted. He's putting it right in your face. So it's like, if you want your life to get better and you believe in this certain kind of artist, you idolize this artist, why would you do that when you see that he's showing you he's even addicted his damn self and he really don't even know what he's doing or getting himself into? Now I kind of want to flip the topic. Not really flip the topic, but flip what we're actually talking about here and kind of dig into his death a little bit more, right? All right, now we will move on to talk about how most people think that in the track Legends, where Juice WRLD might have predicted the way that he was going to die, right? So it says the prediction comes on Legends, the first track of Too Soon in his 2018 EP. The track was basically a dedication, if y'all remember, to when XXXTentacion died, right? So it says the song is about how the rapper doesn't want to be called a legend because legends always seem to die young. As I just said, the song was released in tribute to Lil Peep and XXX, who both died in their early 20s. Lil Peep in 2017 and X followed the year later in 2018, respectively. Quote unquote, this time it was so unexpected. That was Juice WRLD rapping about XXX death, and which it was very, very unexpected. He said last time it was the drugs he was lacing. He adds, and when he was talking about Lil Peep death, which Lil Peep died of an overdose as well, which is kind of odd because Lil Peep, as I said earlier, he had that same style of music, same thing, did a lot of drugs. I think he died of, might have been like a fentanyl overdose. I think fentanyl was laced in whatever he took. Also says, goes on to read, in rapping about these other artists, Juice WRLD gets reflective about his own future as well, including a shocking line in which he predicts his own death to the year. In that song, he also said, dying young, demon youth, which we already know. You know, a lot of people like to call themselves demons. I have no idea why. You know, all you're doing is inviting darkness to your life, but we already know that by now. So it says, both Lil Peep and XXX died before they reached the age of 22, which perhaps was the reason behind this line in the first verse of Legend, when Juice WRLD said, "What's the 27 club? We ain't making it past 21," which he was correct. Then, just 19 clarifies throughout the verse that he was thinking of himself as well. They tell me I'm gonna be a legend. I don't want that title now, because all the legends seems to die out. What the fuck is this about? Then it goes on to say later in the song, he further bemoans the fate of young legends. My mind is foggy. I'm so confused. We keep losing our legends too. The cruel world, what is it coming to? The end of the world, is it coming soon? Then, as we all know by now, true to his prediction, Juice WRLD died 6 days, y'all. Catch that number. 6 days after his 21st birthday. 6 days after his 21st birthday. That gives us a number 3 from his birthday, him being 21. And that gives us our number 6, him dying just 6 days after his 21st birthday. So that says a lot, you know. It says a lot. And just at the fact that him dropping a song that was dedicated to other young rappers that died, you know, it was basically like him kind of foreshadowing his own death in a sense as well. Juice WRLD says in his tweet, "My goal is to get overly famous, shine for a couple years, then fake my death." Now, he tweeted this April 25th, 2017. Now, this is kind of like how I end most videos, because like I said earlier in the video, we never saw Juice WRLD again. Juice WRLD supposedly got on a plane and he died on the plane. You know, seizured up, overdosed, whatever you want to put it. The rumor that he took a bunch of pills so the police didn't find the pills, supposedly that wasn't true. So, you know, let's just round it up to Juice WRLD got on the plane and he died. We never saw Juice WRLD again. If that was the truth, if that's how he died, he got on that plane, we never saw him again. So, as I always like to end videos, I just have to sum it up to say, we never know. You didn't see him get on that plane. I didn't see him get on that plane. These people that are telling us that he got on the plane, how the fuck can we believe them? They're behind the curtains with him. The artists that were there, we don't know. That's why I say we never saw him again. We never saw Juice WRLD again. Supposedly got on a plane and he died, and that was it. So how can we believe that he was even on the plane to begin with? Why would his girl have said, if y'all know what happened before the day he died? You know, supposedly she was on the plane as well. But that's why she's not saying anything. That's why she just comes out and like she tickles your imagination. And she acts as if she has a lot to say and that she wants to spill what truly happened, but she knows she can't. She has that little Masonic G tatted on her chest as well. She knows she can't say anything. Because nothing happened the way it didn't even happen the way she probably wants to tell you. She really mostly, after that one little clip that came out a while back that I showed in this video, everything else she said just sounds like bullshit. Just sound like she high. So we never really know, y'all. We never really know. Just by this tweet alone. He said he wants to get overly famous, shine for a couple years, and then fake his death. So, you know, you can't really take that lightly. You never know. He might have actually did that. That could have been exactly what he did. And everybody else just plays along with it. Because I can tell you right now, yeah, a lot of these rappers get sacrificed. But a lot of them fake their death, too. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, y'all. All those islands, Epstein Island, and other islands that we don't even know about, there's no flight path. There's nothing. None of these islands are on the map. You don't know about these famous islands. You don't know about Epstein Island. How you gonna get there? Where is it on the map? What airport can you go to and say, take me to Epstein Island? And I'm only saying that because that's, you know, it's become the most famous. But think about all these private islands. You don't know where to get there. You don't know how. Who's going to fly you there? So we never really know. We never know where these people go. There's places in this world that, you know, it's not on the map. There's no public airline that's going to take you there. It has to be private. You have to be taken there by a jet, by the people that know that island exists. Grocery stores and everything. You know what I'm saying? Let me not get too far off subject, man. But at the end of the day, y'all, we never know. And I thought we should just talk about this tweet as well to end off the video. So with that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. It is Sacrifice Sunday. This is a brand new video. This is not a re-upload. I never did a full video on Juice WRLD. A lot of y'all been asking, so I thought I'd get it done. So with that being said, hope y'all had a good weekend. It's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon.